So in this short video, we're going to be talking about Fiverr arbitrage. And what is arbitrage? Well, it's the process and the practice of taking advantage of a price difference between two or more markets and creating an offer that capitalizes off that imbalance. So a great example that a lot of people may be familiar with is the actual Amazon eBay arbitrage process, and that can go both ways. You can find a offer on eBay and then sell it on Amazon, or you can find an offer on Amazon and then list it on eBay. Now, I'm using that as an example because some people may know of that process already. For those of you who don't, it can also work on Fiverr. So what I mean by that is just like this. So here's a gig that I just put up about a week ago, and I've already gotten a sale from it, and it's been awesome. I love this Fiverr arbitrage process. I've used it a couple different times in different ways, but this is the most recent one that I've used. So this is actually an exact same service of a $5 offering. Let me just quickly, I'm going to try and find the exact offering for you guys so you can see. Yep, right here. So awesome. So this was the original basic $5 gig that I success hacked, and I went ahead and made my own. And you guys can see that my basic gig is I'm offering the exact same thing. And in fact, I'm not even the one delivering these services. She is. She is the person I go to for my basic press releases. And so when people order this $10 basic gig, they're actually getting this. But it's not false advertising, because I'm advertising exactly the same thing. She actually increased her number. But again, I'm offering it at a higher price point. And guess what? Because I'm a top seller, people aren't going to question that price point, so I'm still going to get sales. That's why I do recommend that if you are going to use the Fiverr arbitrage method, that you do so after you've reached a level 2. It's just going to be a lot better off. You're going to be a lot less likely you're going to be more likely to still get sales because you're level 2, you have some reviews, you have a reputation on Fiverr. When you don't have a reputation on Fiverr and you're charging these larger prices, you're not going to get as many sales. So that's the reason I recommend that. Now, she only has a $5 gig available. She has other little extras here, like I will submit your press release to over 400 news sites for an extra $50. But I have actually found, and I will show you the person I go to for my larger packages. Let's see, press release. Oops. So what I usually do, and we're going to break all of this down. I'm going to take you through the entire process that I go through. But for these gigs, the standard and the premium, I actually have different providers. So I have one person who just offers this exact service for a lower price point. I think they offer it for $10. I'm offering it for $65. And for this premium press release, I actually use a different provider. And you don't have to necessarily do it that way, because if someone has a low enough price point for you to, and they have packages available. So let's say their packages are 5, 10, 20. Then go ahead. That's a great place where you still have lots of leeway to make profit within the, from those price points. Now, if their price points are like, they start at the $20 or $50 or, and then $100 range, that's not going to leave you a lot of room to make profit from that, because you still have to take into account two important things. And I'm going to dig deeper into this because there's a formula that I want you guys to know when you're calculating all these things. But you have to take into account not only ordering the gig from these providers, right? Because that's going to be who's delivering your service. So you have to order from these people. That's one cost. Another cost is Fiverr's 20% that you have to take into account. So that's just something I want you guys to think about. And yep, here. This is the person I use for my premium service. And I do that because they are one of the no, not the same provider. I take that back. Sorry, guys. Very similar cover photo. Anyways, I'm not seeing them on the front page. Right? Oh, here we go. Right here. This is who I buy from. So as you guys can see, their premium package is only $60, which is very affordable for what they're delivering. And I am offering that same package for $250. So that's a very nice profit margin for me. And the one sale that I made the other day was for my premium package, because that's the best value. They're getting distributed on Google News, NBC, CBS, Fox, ABC, and 600 more sites. So that's a great offering. And this, I know it seems like a ton of money, but here's the thing, guys. When people are paying, like especially for a press release, out in the real world, people will pay $500, $1,000, a couple $1,000 just to get on sites like NBC, CBS, Fox, ABC, all those big news conglomerates. So me charging $250, although it looks like an astronomical amount compared to a lot of other providers, I'm still giving tremendous value compared to what the PR firms out there in the real world would charge. So, and in fact, the guy that just bought from me was asking me, oh, is this the same service that, PR firms offer? And he named off like two of them. And I go, I don't know, I don't know what services you bought from them. What services did you buy? And he goes, well, I don't know. They never delivered. They just up and left. And so they kind of just took his money and ran, which I was like, that's crazy that a actual PR firm would do that. So I feel good. I can still feel good about offering these things at the prices I do, and what I do, because I know I'm still giving tremendous value, and people are getting their content out there and they're getting their brand out there. So I'm still helping these people, even though I myself am not doing the work. I'm the middleman. I'm finding providers who deliver excellent quality work, and then I'm charging a little bit more, but it still works and they're still getting great value. And I know it's so weird, but because I'm a top seller, people don't really ask about price anymore. I have a lot of good reviews. There's been tons of people in Fiverr that have even more reviews than I do. I don't even have that many reviews, but people still love to see that I'm a top seller. I have great reviews. I have a great reputation on Fiverr, and so I'm a good person to do business with. And the number one thing that I get reviews for is my communication. People love that I'm quick to respond and I answer their questions. So With that being said, that is what Fiverr arbitrage is. Now let's dive in the next videos and show you exactly how you can do that and how you can duplicate what I've done and have success with it as well.